that guy have such a big grin? Oh no, he's dead, Jim. Who's like a boning again? Your wife shouldn't have dug that hole, Jim. The trees don't move, but they always watch. Your memories stall at the same old notch. They built the walls to keep truth out. Say the word outside and hear them shout. They split his mind, so he told the lie. Now Data's on trial for being too kind. Is he sentient? Does it show? Picard says engage, make it so. Make it so. Airlocks fail and secrets spread. We pass the truth, ignore the dead. Yes, we talk no safety net. Live long and prosper. Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet? Are you ready yet?
The way in which I like to, basically, if I was to describe it as simple as I can, yeah, my ex is a bit of a narcissist. The episode.
Pretty
Do you
much.
think? Do you think
Yeah.
does your ex think that he's a god? Yeah. Does he really?
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah,
Maybe he's just doing it for the chicks.
maybe.
Doing
It was
it.
weird.
Well,
Such a strange episode. I'm not a fan of it, if I'm honest.
my issue, and it's my number one issue with the episode, and it's so dumb that I should be able to get past it, but I can't. Never mentioned anything about being in a relationship ever until then. It was just like we need a Carter episode, because we haven't had one for 2 since she was kidnapped.
Yeah.
How are we going to fix that? All right, let's get her kidnapped this episode, but by someone that she knows and also is the same race, so there's no racialism into it. But get this, everyone that works for the bad guy is a slave. Well, we did this episode 2 or 3 episodes ago.
Yeah, it's a weird. I rewatched it earlier today. Yeah, I mean, I got down pretty good as my my score for when I first watched it. There's some interesting things going on. I like the fact they're showing the other SG teams. I like the way that this one, you have the opening and the guys are trying to escape back through the gate, and their own team members have basically, the guy who falls over, he gets straight out shot and then burnt.
Yeah.
You think, okay, this is a bit more serious than some of the other episodes. We haven't seen harsh consequences for a couple of episodes.
Well, it also shows that unlike SG1, that they come in and go. There are teams that stick around for ages because they were there for months, and as they said, they weren't due back for a while. It was only just because they missed their last briefing that. Actually, the only reason that they went there was because they dialed and no one came through, which is. Trying to think of his name I'm trying to think of his actual name instead of saying Travis because that was his name in Continuum.
Yeah.
And I'm not going to say, the black guy who played the monkey in Planet of the Apes, but because he was in it, like Roger Cross. Oops, shit. Knocked over my keyboard. Yeah. Roger Cross. He's an awesome Canadian sci-fi actor. If you've seen a sci-fi in the last 15 years, 20 years, he's been in it probably. And seeing him in it, it was just like, it was sort of like, I'm rooting for you, and I couldn't even remember what happened to him during the episode until I rewatched it. For me, the highlight of the episode was seeing an actor. That's how poor the episode was. realistically was just like, okay, Sam's
Oh yeah,
boyfriend, ex
yeah. I
fiance
recognize him.
is a narcissist. He thinks that he's God,
Mhm.
and I found that interesting, but no one talked about the exploration of what happens when a group of just ordinary people go to a world
Yeah.
and like they gave Daniel shit for basically him saying they thought of me as the savior.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, it's like I wasn't the savior. You know, you guys did stuff. I was there too, but
There's one
going
thing.
to a planet that was untouched and then saying, "Oh yeah, by the way, I am a god."
So one thing I picked up. I watched these two episodes sort of back to back as I was getting dinner ready tonight. In the broker, whatever episode, there's multiple times where they say we're not gods to
Mm-hmm.
the people on the light side of the planet,
Yeah.
Mhm.
which I didn't pick up at the time. But then, so like, you're thinking about First Commandment, where you've got the guy who says, "I am a god."
Mm.
I thought, okay, was this deliberate? Were they planning ahead?
Different writers, different.
Yeah,
Oh,
That's the thing.
interesting.
Like it's if the if Brad Wright or Glasner, I'm not too sure who was the overall showrunner at that stage. If they were the ones that went, you know, this is the themes we have to go for, um, then that's kind of cool. I just think that they were the easiest themes to deal with.
yeah,
That's why they addressed them straight away. But
Yeah.
I just think they were addressed, so therefore they didn't have to address them again and then move on. And I felt like this is an episode where, like, if he wasn't, I feel like the biggest problem was if he wasn't a tyrant, if he was genuinely making their lives better, if he wasn't putting them out in the sun, if he was doing everything that he was trying to do, would have made way more sense. Like we can go, you know, this guy's right. He's improving life because they don't have a prime directive in this like
Yeah.
they do in like Star Trek, and
No,
it's
they've basically got an anti-prime directive.
yeah, that if something's going on, you have to interfere because, like, if you don't, something we know there's bad guys out there. They're going to come and you know destroy everything or enslave you, and because from if we were to believe what Teal'c was saying in the first episode or second episode, uh, the reason that there are humans in the universe is because of Earth. You know, it's like you got to
Yeah.
protect your people.
Yeah.
And I felt like there was such a great opportunity to explore that. Like, if it was, I don't think Jack would have done it, and Daniel's already been that scenario, so I don't think
Yeah.
it could have worked with him. And Teal'c was like it needed to be a Carter based episode, but where it was Carter was genuinely improving these people's lives. She was there and she was revered, and they come back and she's like, no, I've just come back next week. I'm working on something. And they're like, you've got to come back. You got to come back. And she's like, no, I've got to figure out this alien technology so I can save these people. Like, she genuinely gave a shit about doing it. I
yeah,
just felt it was just too, for me, it was just too on the nose that he's the bad guy. And then, oh, you know that guy that Sam's always talked about, you know, the one that, you know, in the previous episode when she was horny as hell, didn't even mention.
yeah. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, I agree with you that whole oh yeah, this guy proposed to me and I turned him down, but we still work together. That it's never been mentioned. So yeah, that's
And
yeah,
I vouched for him when he had his psychology thing. Like,
yeah, because yeah, that's they totally trust you on that. If you know you've been
well, I mean,
broken up.
her sexual organs are on the inside, so.
Yeah.
Oh
Um,
well, yeah. There you go.
but yeah, like the other thing you're saying about this whole concept of going to this less technologically advanced planet and how you treat the people you meet, and what role you take. Um, it nearly went there in this episode. because there's parts in the middle where you're there. Because there's a bit where he goes. I oh, I forget the actual phrase, but he says, "Yeah, I don't like that word because I am a god. I'm not pretending to be a god. I am a god." And he has all this justification. He's twisting his own words around to justify his argument. Um, and then you get the bits where he says, "Oh, I am doing this to save them. But if they all die, who cares? Because fuck them." It's like,
So
where are
I'm
you
saying
going?
it
Yeah,
was cartoonishly evil, so it was
yeah,
just like, oh, this guy's so bad, he's so evil, but he's gonna let Sam live. Just I don't know. Like, I felt like because like William Russ is a great actor. Like, I've seen him in so many. Like, if you see him in stuff where he does the courtroom dramas, he can hold a room just by him talking. And I mean, yeah, it was only probably 4 or 5 years removed from this episode, but like, he's he's legitimately a good actor, and I don't get why he came off like a cartoon villain.
yeah.
Yeah.
So I will say one thing: it had one of my favorite lines that still to this day, even when I watched it again, I was waiting for it, I was ready, and it still made me giggle. Was when they were sitting down and Daniel's eating something, and he's like, "Oh, it tastes like chicken." You're like, "Ah, reference." And then Carter's like, "Yeah, okay, what's
Yeah.
wrong with that?" He's like, "Supposed to be
Oh,
macaroni and cheese."
Yeah, that was
oh,
cool.
I just got that. Yeah,
Yeah, just
Yeah.
like callback. Oh, a double A joke. We don't get many of those.
yeah,
I
No.
like that. For me, that was that was a funny one.
Hmm.
yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I only just got that. I was just thinking, oh, it's just this weird little line.
but also one part
Mm.
that really annoys me is when they semi bury the Stargate at the end of the episode when he's going to be doing the sacrifice with everyone. They've said that they've taken the Stargate and they've laid it down and they're about to bury it, but they would have also had to have flipped it because of the direction of the Stargate where it was. The platform is over here, and then now they've put it straight down. Yet the uh, iris comes up when things were dialed when they throw him in there. I'm like, why wouldn't you just put it the other way? It made no sense
Yeah.
Oh,
because
hang on.
Stargate's only open in one direction.
Well, you
I just remembered a line that they said.
Oh yeah, all right.
Some guy walks up to Carter's ex, or someone goes, "There, he was right. They brought SG1 or something."
Yeah, it was like,
yeah
It's like, is this a trap?
why would you shoot? Yes, it's like
He wanted
it's like
Carter there.
it's like you're right. They brought SG1, and then when they do, it's like, why have you come here? Is this trouble? I'm like, wait, you just said that you expected us. Wait, what?
yeah because
Yeah.
it's sort of implied that his grand plan was he needed Carter because he didn't know
Yeah.
how to use the magic force field generator,
Right. Yeah.
but that doesn't make sense because
Carter doesn't do anything.
well, apart from that, yeah, the whole bit with the two members, yeah, that opening scene where the two guys are trying to run out. So he's like, okay, we need SG1 to turn up because I need my ex girlfriend to turn up so she can solve this thing. So you guys run off, but we're going to pretend to chase you, but
Mm-hmm.
only. It's like, that doesn't make sense.
No.
Yeah, and fucking Franks, whatever his name is, the second in command. It's just like that
Mm.
makes sense. And I don't get why he's following him. Because at the end,
Yeah.
it's just there's only like 2 or 3 of them left. I'm like, dude, he's making you stand out in the middle of the sun. Why are you still
Yeah.
like? Why aren't you the one that's protecting? No, but you're the one that sits literally dies on his hill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's like
It,
you know
it,
the guy isn't a god.
yeah.
You
And
know it's a grift.
he just
are you getting booty? Is this what this is about? Like, Are you like? I'm like, you're like 6'2". You're a big, tall, handsome. There's no way in the world you have trouble pulling women.
Yeah.
There's got to be something else
Mm.
to it. But he gets one line in, and I think it's like, oh, all right, are you sure about that? You know, like it's weird.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then he leaves. I mean, does anything? What happens to that character anyway? Does he die, or he just?
Yeah, he gets killed. Yeah,
Yeah,
he gets killed by the guy who's clearly going to end up being a dictator. Is it Jamal?
yeah.
Jamal? Jamala?
Jamala
Yeah, it could
Shakespeare.
be. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. William E. The guy that was clever enough to duck away from all the guards to get a drink at the water, but not smart enough to realize that there was 4 people walking up on him.
yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, that character just he's the evil henchman. He's going along with it. He's making all the evil happen by and then he's just, oh yeah, okay, he's gone. And then it's just, well, he's dead, so we don't have to explain why he went bad or what the repercussions are.
Yeah.
So it's like, yeah, he's
But it wasn't explained why any of them went bad, apart from the fact that the guy thought he was a god. Actually, let's be fair about one thing. The one thing that makes zero sense, and still to this day, on replay, I thought I must have missed something, is when the gate gets dialed, the black guy goes through. Oh wait, he didn't. He went and hid under some bushes nearby
Mm-hmm.
after running
Yeah.
towards the gate. Why? I was waiting for you guys to get him. Like, what? Wait, what if they didn't send anyone?
Yeah.
What
yeah,
if they went, oh, it's a bum dial?
yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. TV logic.
Like, what would have made sense was him running through there, and then him having the argument saying, "No, I'm going with you" and everything,
Mm-hmm.
and then he's going like, "Oh, literally, I'm the only one that knows the terrain," and having going, "You got to take him with you,"
Yeah.
yeah,
and Teal being not happy about it, or Dad, someone objecting because or maybe even Carter objecting, or him objecting to Carter. You got to add something in there where, because obviously he knows the history of Carter and that. There were so many. It's not a bad episode, and I feel like I'm shitting on it, but I'm not. I'm just. I like where this episode could have gone.
Mm.
Got
Yeah.
great actors. The guy, Sir William Russ, he was the guy who was supposed to play Solo in Silo. Jay.
Oh, righto.
Yeah, he was one of the guys that
oh,
he was the guy that was originally written for the look based on.
Who was it? Sorry again.
The commander, the
Oh,
William
him.
Russ. Yeah,
so
yeah, like
Yeah, I can see
Cut.
that.
He
I can
was
see that.
he was the guy that Hugh Howey was writing when he had him in mind. He had his face in mind for Solo,
That's pretty cool.
and then you got Daniel Zahn. What's his
Zach,
name? Zach Zahn. Yeah.
is that his name?
He
Zach?
he looks like him. I can see it. It's just
Mm.
Yeah.
So I've got some notes if you
Yep,
wanted to have a look at them.
absolutely.
So yeah, it reckons the title refers to the 10 Commandments, the first of which is, "You will have no other gods before me."
Yep.
So that's
Everything else is a false god except for yep. I like that,
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
and I'm assuming that. Nope, I'm not going to go there. That was a bad joke.
I didn't notice this. After she speaks the line, Tilk seems to think the Goa'ulds won't be back. The theme from the movie Independence Day can be heard, which is another movie David Arnold composed.
Okay.
I'll have to go back and have a look
right.
at that.
Hmm. It's surprising that they got the rights to play that on a TV episode.
Especially that would have been. Wait a minute. What
How
year
far?
did Independence Day was 96, right?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. Let me just IMDb Google it.
Mm-hmm.
because that feels like that it either wasn't out or
How far into the episodes that does she say that? Because I could find it.
yeah, it was 96.
Don't.
So that's weird. Because usually, from memory, any sort of Roland Emmerich films, he tries to maintain the rights to everything that he can. That's why he's one of the those directors that I don't work with much, because he's very expensive, because he wants to be able to have physical control over every aspect of it.
Okay.
Because it's the reason why you never see the design of those aliens in anything else.
Which
'Cause
alien?
in Independence Day,
Oh.
because he has the rights to the likenesses of, even though he didn't create them.
Huh.
So
Okay.
that's cool. Like, I mean, if that's the case, that's hey, awesome.
Cool.
They reckon the plot to this episode is similar and possibly loosely based on the plot of Apocalypse Now.
Yeah, no, I can see that.
Yeah, I can see that. Yeah,
Except he has too much hair,
yeah,
and Samantha Carter didn't have a heart attack during the filming of it.
yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of implied that the PTSD elements of the story are what inspired the madness.
But I don't get that with. They said he was always deranged.
Yeah. Why would you be in the military then? You wouldn't be.
Well, why? Look at Kowalski. Kowalski was nothing but a fucking professional.
Yeah.
And how long did it take him to get an actual command? Yet this guy has had a command for months and months and months.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then as soon as he gets one, he gets God complex.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they go, oh, yeah, that's right. We put that
Yeah.
guy that we determined was deranged in charge.
Yeah. And like, yeah, speaking of someone, back in the day when I had hair, I did actually apply for the I was going to join the
Dude,
Navy.
this is a stream on the internet. There's no need to lie.
Okay. Yeah, but yeah, like I have, yeah, but this is a long time ago, obviously, but I applied to join the Navy, and you go in front of the panel, and they quiz you, and they push you, and they probe
Yeah.
you, and they ask you deliberately antagonistic questions just to see how you react.
Oh.
Yeah, they don't let everyone into the armed forces because
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
I mean, you're
they,
talking about the Australian armed forces. They clearly
yeah,
are much more, in depth than the American ones.
yeah. He says, "Yeah, do you like kangaroos, mate? Nah, you're out. Get
Yeah.
bugger off."
What's your thoughts on emus? Do we obliterate the cunts or not?
Yeah,
Oh no, they're all right. He's a
out,
fucking spy. He is.
out, you out.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, well, in the British military, you have to go through, well, depending on what arm you're applying for, you have to go through pretty strict psych evaluations.
Yeah, well, I mean, the thing, like, everywhere you go in Australia, you got to go to this one place. It's called Kapuka. You got to go down there. You do your boot camp down there. Doesn't matter what form of armed forces that you go into. And
Yeah.
what they do is they make you hold onto a log for 3 days with someone until you break. And then
Yeah.
they hit you with every insult that you could think of, everything that you've ever done. And it's worse now because, like, back then they had to search hard to find shit on you. Now everyone posts it on the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, it's the reason why people in the military are so much more fragile is because they had to stop doing that because it was breaking everyone. So, like, I could get that this would happen now, but back in the 90s, not a fucking chance in hell.
Yeah.
yeah. So,
That you're talking about the elite, the elite of the elite at that stage during, the mid 90s, the best military force on the planet being the Yanks. No way in the world.
yeah. And it's like this is not just the best military force. This is the elite of the best military force. Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. It's not like
Yeah.
it's the reason that if you see someone with a ranger tattoo on their arm,
Hmm.
you don't ask if it's fake because because if it is fake, they're gonna get found out really quick. Like it's you know.
Mm-hmm.
And if it's not fake, they can kill you with every single object in that room.
Yeah,
Yeah, the fluffy cushion, they can kill you with it.
I'm gonna break your neck and stab you in the head with it.
Yeah.
But I'll do it the American way, so it's not considered weird. I'll steal your oil.
Yeah.
I'll
And
get it.
call in a bombing raid.
Yeah,
I'll cover you in baby oil first.
Yeah.
Then it will be normal.
yeah. Okay, easiest way to look at it is every military person was essentially Striker from Mortal Kombat back then.
Yeah.
So,
And Hammond wasn't in this episode, it says.
yeah, I saw that, and I'm just like,
Oh yeah.
no, it makes sense.
Mm.
But yeah, so as I said, like Roger Cross,
Yeah.
24. I forgot he was the bodyguard, that fucking Jack killed.
Yeah, he's been in a ton of things over the years, hasn't he?
He's died in a lot of shit. I liked him.
Yeah.
I liked him in Dark Matter. I really liked his character in Dark Matter.
Yeah.
Actually, I liked all the characters in Dark Matter. The original one, not the Apple version about multi-universes. The one where people were numbers. And there
Yeah.
was those space Nazis. Oh, wait a minute. That sounded better in my head.
Well, speaking of space Nazis,
Wait.
this episode reminded me of the original series Star Trek episode, Patterns of Force, where a Starfleet officer gets, marooned on an alien planet. They're divided and there's just war everywhere and everything, and he unites the people under a very interesting geometrical symbol that replicates Germany in the 30s. Now, that to me speaks of the same kind of mania that this episode demonstrates, and also becomes thematic of not just humans, but also the other species in the Stargate universe going forward. That, I think, is the value of this episode more than anything.
I feel like you're conflating one thing with the other. This guy had no fashion sense. I mean, remember Spock in that helmet? I'm just like, oh,
touche.
Maybe Vulcans can be Nazis.
Maybe.
Yeah. But yeah, like, I mean, I didn't even think I know I've seen the episode, and I remember the big thing is like, they take he's like, oh, he's a point. He's like, he's a Jew. It's like, he's alien. It's different. But
well, even worse, in that episode of Star Trek, they call the oppressed minority Zions.
The Zions.
I'm like, fucking hell, that's on the nose.
That's subtle.
Well, I mean,
where are they going with that? Is this parallelism? This wacky, crazy.
If there's one race of people that you don't want to be on the nose, it's someone that's known for having a big nose. So, but yeah, no, like I can see what you're saying. I just feel like this is a way more, I don't say subtle, because it's not. I feel like this is more of the time.
Yeah.
This is more of a one man with very limited resources, but absolute power over those limited resources. Where, like, when you're talking about Patterns of Force, you're talking about a global power.
Yeah.
This is a guy that they can't even travel a day or two away.
Yeah. It's like a guy just taking over a local tribe, basically.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, it's never really explained what his godhood was. I mean, he just said, oh, they worship me, therefore I'm a god. Says, well,
hey, he's got dog tags.
Yeah,
and dog spelled backwards. There you go.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
That's it.
Nailed it.
Don't tell me. I'll figure it out.
This is a Russell T Davies level sort of plot.
Wait, the dog tags backwards is Sagat.
Yeah.
God, he's Sagat from Street Fighter. Sagat. Oh, wow. I get it.
Yeah.
There you go.
Because when they get confronted, he's they've got the gate horizontal. They're about to sacrifice people to stop them from coming from the other world.
They're doing it the wrong way too, because it
Yeah.
means that they would have had to have taken the gate, rotated it around on the axis, and then
Yeah.
put it down.
Yeah, but the local guy comes back and says, "Oh, yeah, these are guns. They're just machines. They're not god weapons." And you think, okay, so you established you're a god just because you had a metal thing which makes noise.
Yeah.
Wow, god powers. It's like what? Yeah, it's not as if like you're turning into a giant swan and shagging your way through Greek mythology or anything. It's yeah,
Yeah, I've tried that twice and it hasn't worked yet.
yeah.
Yeah.
It works in the
Maybe I need to
books.
be a beaver.
Yeah. Those Greek gods knew how to pull chicks, but yeah, it's like
Yeah, well, they had more lube.
Yeah,
Mm.
and then his own justification, like I said earlier, his own justification is they worship me, therefore I am. It's like,
Yeah,
right?
instead of I think that therefore I am, I'm
Yeah,
worshipped, therefore I am God. So
yeah,
Yeah. It's a
and
bit of
then
a circular argument, really.
yeah, and then you get to the end, and they go, "Oh, he's not a
like
god." And you go, "Oh,
a
really?
Chapai.
Okay." Yeah, because I mean, like you get the other like the system overlord people in this universe. Yeah,
Which
they
ones?
rock up. Any of them, really. I mean, they just rock up and do amazing, powerful things. You go, oh, well, okay, you're out of my league. I'm just, yep, you're in charge. You're in charge. But how did
Well,
this guy get in charge?
it only takes essentially 3 generations for science to be considered magic.
Yeah,
Yeah.
And the further back that you go, the less the divide takes.
yeah.
You know?
So it's
Yeah.
just like this episode. It was nearly there. It was just nearly this really deep, interesting episode where you're not quite sure what's going on, but you can think about it and you can discuss it. And then it just turned out to like, oh yeah, he's a madman, and he's a
And
bully, and he's a cartoon villain, like you were saying. In the end, he's just a
yeah,
cartoon villain.
in all fairness, I'm not looking for deep philosophical episodes on a show at this stage that
Yeah.
uh, showed a slug crawling into the back of a woman while she was showing us a full bush. This isn't at this stage. This isn't a series that is going to have some of the great episodes that make you think.
Yeah.
There's an episode that comes up that involves, without going into too much details, Daniel, Amira, and a few choices that cost a lot of people their lives. And it's not supposed to ask those sort of questions. I get that. But this episode this could have been a great episode for, we just had a
Yeah.
Carter episode. Give me a Teal'c episode. Give me a Jack episode.
Yeah, because some of the scenes with Carter and Jonas. I mean, that's another thing. Like Jonas, let's make the guy of the god complex to have a biblical name because that's obvious.
Mhm.
Yeah, like some of those scenes were actually quite interesting. Yeah, the way he's justifying himself to her, and then
But it defines his own logic. That's the problem.
yeah,
Yeah.
because I just spent 3/4 of the episode wondering if he really did believe or is just a scam because he was power hungry.
No, and
And
I
it
still
fell over.
don't know.
Yeah. And it's like it said at the end, he's a cartoon villain who just wants to kill his enemies. And
Yeah, I'm like,
is that it? Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah. So
Also, his last name is Hanson. Hanson was big in the 90s. The kids will love him. Yeah, there you go. He's imbopping his way around.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
do you have any more facts or anything, Jay?
There's just goofs to do
Yeah,
next.
yeah. Throw them up.
Did you
Yep.
want to do a wheel again or?
We'll do the goofs and then we'll do the wheel.
All right. Here we go. couldn't find this good. I don't know where to look in the episode.
Carter.
Yeah.
The top one.
Escorts Carter out to show her his temple being built. One of the hut's guards can be seen with an athletic supporter strap. I said I can't.
Okay.
Goes from beneath the cloth
Study
tied
harder.
his waist. Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah.
He was wearing a man bra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can any of you remember how far into the episode that was?
No, but I know the scene because
Yeah.
he takes Carter out. It was after she held the gun on him, and for whatever reason,
Okay.
the person who is the best at holding guns and shooting guns in the team was unable to shoot a target that was right in front of her, that was clearly murdering people, and also murdered, as you've already seen in this episode, burnt a previous member of the expedition. Man, they didn't like Carter early on.
Nah. Well, plus her characterization was all over the place as well during season 1. So.
Yeah, women, am I right?
I know, right?
Ugh.
Her organs aren't on the outside.
Yeah.
When Tilt closes his staff weapon after blasting open the stone structure, there's no sound of the weapon closing.
Yeah, there's young, and then yeah.
Yeah.
Same thing happens in the Marvel episode coming up.
Oh.
The Hammer episode. So
yeah.
All right. And apparently their clothes change, their styles
yes,
change quite a bit.
because they were all these weird cavemen with like egg heads and weird things, and then all of a sudden,
some sort of mask or something.
well, it was supposed to be to protect them from the UV rays. Yet it was.
Is that what it was?
But it was at night. Yet then when we see them when it's like almost at like golden hour, they're all just outside, not worrying about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The whole sun is dangerous thing just got underplayed. Yeah.
Maybe you could read the next one. I read it. I don't understand what
the UV radiation. Okay,
yeah.
So what they're saying is because if the radiation and the photons were what that means is any sort of surface that was reflective would be, it's like essentially looking into a mirror like in our sun, because of the intensity of the UV radiation and everything. You couldn't look through everything without having ND filters over your eyes. If how it was described, if it's hot enough and enough photons, enough radiation, meaning the bundles of photons are in a wave patterns that are tighter together, then light appears brighter because you're getting more photons hitting your eyes. So looking at a normal white rock on the ground would be like looking at a mirror while someone's shining a laser into it on Earth. The science didn't make sense. Remember there was a guy that was standing there. It was almost like dark, and he was getting blisters and bumps and bruises on his face from just standing at the front of a cave.
Yeah.
It's like that. It's like, okay, he should be blind first. If that's doing that to his skin, what's that doing to his eyeballs? If you're getting sunburn on your skin, what it's doing to that wet, hole in front of your face is worse.
Oh yeah, your eyeballs burn from within.
No, from the outside in, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, depending on the relative moisture content of the object. Yeah.
So is that
Yeah, I picked up something like this where he knew where he had the thing, even though the other guy said he had it somewhere else. And I was just like, oh, that's a bit weird. So does that mean that he has to move it?
Maybe.
And then he did. And we're like, oh. And without giving things away, What do you think powers it that you can move it?
An arc reactor.
Maybe.
I'm thinking something more along the lines of some sort of point type module, maybe in the lower numbers.
Very low.
Yeah.
What's the other bit when he's getting Sam to switch on the thing and they're still in the cave?
And she looks around the side. There's an on button here.
Yeah, but it's like
So fucking dumb.
Jack says, "Oh, you're gonna let it off inside," and everyone's going, "Yeah." And I go, "Okay."
Mm-hmm.
And then let's turn it on, and it just shines at the roof of the cave, and no one
Well,
explodes.
my question is, okay, if that was the case, what would happen if the other one was turned on?
Yeah.
Because it doesn't make sense that they shoot straight. They should be faced at an angle, so when the bars cross, then they've gone, oh, here we go, we've got an actual connection between the two. Now we're going to do a dome. But they have Wi-Fi between them that allows them to go, oh, no, I know where it is.
Yeah.
Okay, if you know where it is, then why does it matter where you do it?
Yeah.
Oh no, it's more the fact that, like, you've got this energy projector device, and you're going to let it off inside.
Yeah, an enclosed space.
And you've never switched this thing on before, so you're not quite completely sure what it's going to do.
The safest place for alien technology that's never been done that might be a bomb or a shield is to do it one room away from where you sleep. Everyone knows this.
Okay,
obviously.
Yeah.
So
I haven't played with alien technology that often. So. Okay, my bad. Yep, sorry. Forgive me. I'll try better next week.
Yeah.
Speaking of things we need to try better, there you go. How about a segue?
Ooh, who's up first?
Yeah.
We'll go in inverted order. So I'm going to go first this
Brent,
time.
go first.
3, 2, 7, go. We have. Oh, okay. So replace any character with another means I can replace a character with any other character that's already been established in the series. To see what would make this show either better or more entertaining. So, I think this one's a pretty easy one for me.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with replacing Sam's boyfriend, ex-fiance, whatever you want, with the other guy that's not Kowalski. I can't remember his name.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's like French Stewart.
Okay.
Yeah, I see where you're going. Yeah.
A guy that had been to an area, he'd been stuck on a planet. He knows what it's like, what they will do.
Yeah.
And make it a Jack story versus a Sam story.
Yeah.
Where he's coming at him from military superiority. You can't do this, blah, blah. And he's just like, look how many people we lost. Me and you are the only ones that are left. We came back, Kowalski's dead.
Yeah.
You know?
He got injured. I mean, he was...
He's blinded.
Yeah.
He had an eye patch. He could call himself Odin, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I completely see where you're going with that, Grant. That's a good call.
I was trying to remember his name. I was stalling so much. I'm like, I had his name, and I'm like, fuck, what's his name? And I'm just like, French.
Mackenzie.
Like, French Stewart.
See the Mackenzie I keep mentioning?
No, that was Kowalski.
Oh, damn it. There's got to be a Mackenzie in this show somewhere.
Speaking of Mackenzie, we're going to go with our next person, Abe. Let's see what you get to get. Oh, the name of the character. All right, sweet. I'll bring this character up. I'll have to share it a different way. Oh shit! God damn it! I accidentally just closed the fucking screen. Give me a second. All right. Not season 3. Dumbass. This one should be relatively simple because the name has been mentioned multiple times. Alrighty. And I'll just go back to this one. And
Sounds awful.
Yeah, I couldn't make a single word out of that.
Stop talking.
It's Steven Seagal.
What the fuck? It's like the cackling sound like those headphones make, but in your microphone every time you talk.
So.
Oh shit!
Ladies and gentlemen, Grant's been possessed. We're getting a priest in.
Jesus
No,
Christ!
he's just
And
he's
you're
just
so
eating
loud,
the priest.
Christ, I know what you're doing.
And then he's been assimilated by the Borg. So
The Borg got him.
Borg, Grant Borg.
Crab Borg. That's funny.
Holy shit!
Yeah. So yeah, we've isolated him in a holding cell, and in the last 5 minutes of this stream, we'll just magically get a cure, and he'll be safe. Don't worry. No one at home panic. Yeah. Anyone on the stream, we're us three allowed to panic, but anyone at home's got to keep calm.
God damn.
So
he's been assimilated.
Did you recognize that actor in between all that static and noise?
Was that the guy who played Frakes?
Yeah, I think it was. I mean, I've got the cheat sheet open next to me, and there's not a lot of named character in that show, in that episode. Yeah, that's I'm pretty sure that's Frakes. When we cure Grant, he will correct us or reward us. But
All right. Well, Grant's here. He just can't hear you. His computer's crapped itself.
I only really remember the character because I also think of Jonathan Frakes.
Yeah,
that's fair. Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I think you got that one right.
You get away with not having to name a character. You lucky duck this time. So.
Oh, spin.
It was. Oh, this is me.
Would you rewatch?
Oh, that's an interesting one.
Mud's going.
No, we haven't had that. We haven't had that for this episode. I think I would. Is this would I rewatch or would I recommend? Is that I've forgotten the categories.
Just rewatch, yeah. Oh,
yeah, because I still I sort of half believe if I watch enough time, I'll understand where his god complex is coming from.
Yep.
So because it's like we've been saying this, it's nearly there as this really intriguing power structure, mental decay, ego trip episode. And I think if I watch it enough times, it will finally make sense to me, and I'll go, "This is amazing," and then I'll go mad and stare into the sun until it turns orange.
Fair enough.
So
Cool.
Yeah, I'd rewatch.
Oh, cool. All right, Abe, we'll give you another go.
Again?
Oh yeah.
Oh, did you already answer? You reckon?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've already had one.
The sidekick bully character. So.
Okay, I guess it's my turn.
Actually, it's interesting. Like, did that character need to be there? Yeah, the one.
Probably
the one
not. No.
No, because he's sort of like the fug, but he just disappears and gets killed. So
Frakes.
Oh, okay.
yeah, the Jonas's sidekick, enforcer guy. He's a bit of a wasted character. I mean, you could sort of like 80% remove him from the episode.
Which character are you talking about?
Frakes.
Frakes.
Oh, that was the character I wanted you to name earlier. By the way.
Yeah, I named him.
Yeah, we did name him when he was in the isolation room.
Yeah.
Getting
we were getting unassimilated. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, I accidentally ate a sausage and forgot to swallow properly.
If there's any excuse, that's a great one.
Yeah. I think it's J Spin. Is that right?
Yeah. All right, let's go.
Yeah.
Worst moment. All of it. I didn't like this episode. Shit, I don't know.
Oh, I thought it was best moment. It was like when they strung the black guy up on the thing. Never mind.
You're a bit quiet, Grant.
Yeah, I'm trying to talk, but I'm having trouble.
Oh, okay. I thought your mic was a bit low.
And they strung him up and then Grant threw a blanket at him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm saying the whole thing because it just was.
So your worst moment isn't when they made Carter into a simp?
When was that?
You know, when she had the gun against the guy that she knew that just killed a bunch of
yeah,
people, and because Carter's.
What about that? Because she's such a little.
Because she's such a woman.
Leave her alone. Yeah, that was pretty bad, actually.
I mean,
I think there should be. Is there a weirdest moment on the wheel?
We'll add that. We'll add it in next.
Yeah.
Every time we think of a new idea, we'll just add it until we got like 1,000 on them. I definitely think that she's improved as a character because last time she was kidnapped and sold. This time, at least, she wasn't sold. So that's progress.
Yeah, there is that. I just thought it was funny that some of the initial followers had like these weird juggernaut style hats on.
That's what I was saying. They were eggheads. That was UV protection during the middle of the night. Yet during the day, they were just standing at the front of a cave, sunlight hitting them in the face and nothing.
And yet not everyone had them.
Yeah. They weren't even buff like the steroid people that were in the previous episode that Teal'c stole their blood from.
Yeah.
See, this is a planet where the touched would actually survive longer because they're always in the dark side.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool.
So I'm just caveman Daniel, just pulling chicks.
Yeah.
I'm so glad his glasses survived intact in that episode as well.
They always do.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
They're like the Hulk's pants.
That is not true. There is an episode where that is the major plot point of the thing. Because his glasses break, and then he realizes, oh, this world can't be real because my glasses never break. And we're like, that's a little too meta.
So have they got foreign names for this episode?
Oh, actually, yeah. Do you have?
Yep. I'm just pulling it up
Perfect. All right.
Oh wow.
You know what? We're going to do a game next time we do this. We're going to go.
Guess what the name is in a different language.
Yeah. You know what? We know the Japanese one's going to be the best one, but
straight away.
Wall of light.
Oh, dude, this is like. Okay, I guess the world revolves around tyranny because they all seem to come together on the one fucking name, except for the Japanese. They're like, no.
Yeah.
A wall of light. even though it
Yeah.
wasn't a wall, it was technically a dome.
Yeah,
it was-
Japan got right.
And it was
Kabe
orange.
isn't a wall though.
Yeah.
I'll ask Ginger Ninja.
Yeah.
The wall of the rising sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that would have actually been closer to what to what it should have been.
Mm.
So let's double check. Are they all the first commandment? None of them are spelled weird. Like one of them's actually the first condiment.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah.
commandment.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I mean, I'm disappointed. Yeah.
I wonder what the first condiment would be according to each culture.
Salt,
Salt.
Salt's not a
Yeah.
condiment.
isn't it?
It's a spice.
Oh.
Um,
Grounded
grounded mustard, probably, maybe.
Yeah.
Mm.
Oh, what
Oh
Australia?
no, frankincense or something weird like that. I'm sure some country.
Myrrh.
What? No, it's not myrrh. God, even Jesus didn't want that. God.
Okay, sprinkled gold then, Jesus.
Yeah.
Here's the thing.
Surely.
Yeah.
Why would you want myrrh as a thing? Jesus was given it as a present at birth. 33 years later, sacrificed. I don't think it's a coincidence. Just saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's a logic to your logic.
He puts the myrrh in murder. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe. Has anyone ever received a myrrh gift as opposed to a meh gift?
Yeah. I had a few mares. Yeah. But
Yeah.
I'm disappointed. Yeah, Japan just bounding ahead with leaps and bounds there. Yeah, the wall of light. Yeah,
I think
picking
so
out-
far both of my favorite ones have been Japan.
Yeah.
So I think Japan is two up in the war against the US Air Force.
Yeah.
Hmm.
There we go.
Yeah.
Kind of wish they were called Space Force though.
Space, what, sorry?
Space Force.
It's a thing.
Oh.
It's already a thing. Yeah.
Yeah, I
They-
know, but I
they
wish
don't
they
have
were
it-
called that, so then other people couldn't have used it for other things. Because
Yeah.
Space Force is a cool name.
Yeah. I just want Space Force to have giant robots which module together to make it even more giant robot.
I have John Malkovich. It's close
Yeah.
enough.
Yeah, that should be their
Yeah.
entire function in life, is to be giant robots which go together to make a giant robot.
Oh, and then when they do, what happens is, you can have like a really cool like song, and there's this guy in there who used to be a bad guy,
Yeah.
but then like he turned into a good guy, after talking to the Red Ranger and the Blue Ranger, and then Zordon,
Mhm.
and then it's like go Power Rangers, and they can film a movie in Sydney.
Yeah.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Yeah.
For the
I mean,
tax
hypothetically, of course.
See, I'm picturing being John Malkovich, but when you go through that little hatch, instead of becoming John Malkovich, you become a Voltron or Power Ranger style giant Zord.
Dude, don't get me
And-
started on the movie. Okay, what happens when John Malkovich goes through that portal?
Oh, he
that
tripped
that portal
balls, man.
exists. That portal exists in the same world that John Malkovich is in, and there's like
Yeah.
10 of them, and they're talking about there's other portals. So what if they all go through the same? Oh yeah.
Yeah. Man, he'd be tripping like hell. Or maybe he just dies. I don't know.
While tripping
Yeah.
on the stairs.
Anyway, that's the perfect analogy for this episode. We'd rather talk about a film from the early 2000s about a terrible actor going through a hole in his office and turning out to be John Malkovich that also had Charlie Sheen in the movie.
Hashtag winning. Hashtag Tiger Blood.
So what was that word you said? Hashtag what?
Winning.
There we go. You know what to do with that, Jay.
Yeah, I was just looking for it. We don't have it uploaded in this one, but yeah.
Yeah, no,
It's
it's
like,
in the other one.
shit, that's the wrong one.
Oh, God. What's going to happen?
And by winning,
Yeah,
I
we
mean
got
you're
the
winning because you're
saying winning.
bisexual.
Okay.
Well, you like the
Is that an
pink.
Australian thing or?
No, you like the pink and the yellow ranger. You're bisexual.
Okay, this is news.
Yes.
Charlie Sheen, and he's like, I win here, I win there,
by
I'm
winning.
by winning.
Yeah, in that interview.
We just literally mentioned Charlie Sheen, and you even made reference to it, but you referenced it wrong because the reference isn't winning; it's by winning. Because that's how you bipolar. It's like I win here, I win there, I'm by winning. But people just go winning, which isn't the hashtag. Stop hashtagging wrong, Abe. I'm tired of it.
Hashtag go fuck yourself.
There you go. That's the right one. I like it.
Yeah.
There you go.
There you go.
Yeah.
Good lad.
Thanks,
I'll
Paul.
use whatever hashtags I like. Hashtag hash slag.
No, so you just ruined it. All right. Yeah. This is the last episode you're going to see of Abe. Say goodbye,
Bye,
everyone.
Abe. Bye, Abe.
Bye.
We'll catch you
Fun
later.
streaming
See
with
ya.
See ya.
All right.
The three of us next week.
Yeah. The end.
The card says engage. Make